Welcome back, dear students. Today we will move on to the next topic, that is the efficiency of transformer. So here we will have a quick glance at efficiency of transformer, which I have already learnt in the previous session, and we will look after the problems or the numerical based on this. So as we know that efficiency of a transformer is given as output by input power. So we know that whenever we give certain input power, we will get the output power from the secondary. But this output power may not be equal to the input power. Why? Yes, because we have certain losses accounted in the transformer. We have seen in the previous session that the transformer has mainly two losses, that is core loss and copper loss. So core loss is further classified as hysteresis loss and eddy current loss. So we know that whenever I give certain input power to the transformer, then the losses will occur in the core, which is known as core loss, and the losses will occur in the windings, which is known as copper loss, right? So input power will be accounted for certain losses in core and windings, then finally I will get the output power. Therefore now whatever the output power I get will not be equal to the input. Why? Because there is some losses in the transformer. Therefore input power is equal to output power plus losses, or output power is equal to input power minus losses, because I will get the output power only after certain losses will be accounted for. So therefore whenever I give the input power, the output power will not be same as input, instead it will be lesser than the input. If it is a lossless ideal transformer, only then I can consider the output and input will be same, so that efficiency will remain 100. But practically there is no lossless transformer. So remember this. So therefore input power is equal to output power plus the losses. Therefore, so now what is this input power? As we have already told that input power is equal to output power plus total losses. Therefore efficiency is always output power by input. But now this input power is equal to output power plus total losses. So therefore I can represent the input power with output power plus losses. So therefore efficiency will be equal to output power by output power plus losses. Now what is this total losses? So as I have already told you, it is core loss, or also called as iron loss, represented by Pi, and one more is copper loss, represented by Pc. There are mainly two losses associated with the transformer, which is nothing but core loss or iron loss and the copper loss. So Pi and Pc. So now let me substitute the losses as Pi plus Pc. Now what is this output power? So power P in a single phase circuit is equal to Vi cos phi, right? So power P is equal to Vi cos phi. So this is what I have written here, Vi cos phi. But the terminology used is full load Va into Pf. See, remember students, Vi cos phi. Vi is volt into ampere, which is nothing but volt ampere. So full load Va. So Vi is nothing but full load Va, and Pf is power factor, which is nothing but cos phi. Therefore this is Vi cos phi, which is nothing but power. Therefore output power is equal to full load Va into Pf, that is power factor, by full load volt ampere into power factor. So I am just replacing this with full load Va into Pf by full load Va into Pf plus, and what is this now, losses? So I have two losses, that is Pi and Pc. Therefore Pi plus Pc. So I am just representing this equation by substituting the power and losses. So I got full load efficiency, that is equal to full load Va into power factor by full load Va into power factor plus Pi plus Pc. So now also for any load equal to X into full load, remember this was for full load. So for any other load than full load, what will happen to the losses? So there will be changes in the losses. Which loss? Only copper loss. We know that iron loss is a constant loss, right? So core loss or iron loss is also a constant loss, but only copper loss is variable and it depends on the load. So therefore, for X into full load, the copper loss will vary the square of the load. Therefore, X square PC. So therefore, efficiency at any load other than full load, I have to just multiply X into full load VA into PF by X into full load VA into PF plus PI plus X square PC. So remember, this is for full load. So X is equal to 1. So instead of full load, I am taking for any other load. So I am just substituting X into full load VA. So even here X into full load VA, and also one more change will be in the equation is here, because the copper loss will vary according to the load. Therefore X square PC, rest everything remains same. So this is one of the very important formula. Now we'll move on to the formulas to solve the problem. So to find the efficiency, we have already seen that efficiency is equal to X into full load V into PF by X into full load V into PF plus PI plus X square PC, where X is fraction of load. So for full load, X is equal to 1. For half load, X is equal to half. For 3 by 4th, it is 3 by 4. For 1 by 4th load, it is 1 by 4. So this is how the fraction of load will be taken based on the question. Next, full load VA is rating of transformer. So it is volt ampere rating. So transformer is always rated in volt amperes. And PF is power factor, that is cos phi. Then PI here is core or iron loss, as we already know, and PC is copper loss. So this is how we have to find the efficiency. Next, condition for maximum efficiency. Even this we have learnt in the previous session. So what is the condition for maximum efficiency? The maximum efficiency in the transformer will occur when core loss is equal to copper loss. Remember this, when Pi is equal to X square PCU. So at maximum efficiency, what will be the condition? Core loss is equal to copper loss. So here core loss is Pi and X square PC is the copper loss, because it depends on which load we are considering the efficiency maximum. So therefore Pi is equal to X square PC is the condition for maximum efficiency. Very important. So now what is this X? If Pi is equal to X square PC, then X is equal to root of Pi by PC. So if you get PC here, this will be Pi by PC. So X square is equal to Pi by PC. Therefore X is equal to root of Pi by PC. So at this load, so we know that X is fraction of load, right? So at this load, the efficiency will be maximum. So remember this. So therefore efficiency is equal to X into full load VA into PF by X into full load VA into PF plus Pi plus Pi. Why did I substitute here Pi plus Pi? Because at maximum efficiency, core loss is equal to copper loss, right? So X square PC, I can replace it by Pi. So in this equation, I am replacing X square PC as Pi. So this will be Pi. Now Pi plus Pi is 2Pi. So you can use this formula only if they ask the condition for maximum efficiency. Remember, I mean, whenever they represent that anything to be found at maximum efficiency, then we must use this formula. For other numericals, we must go for this. So, and finally, to find the load for maximum efficiency, so we must find the load at which maximum efficiency occurs. Therefore load for maximum efficiency is equal to full load VA into root of Pi by PC. So this is one of the formula we are going to use. And remember this, what is this root Pi by PC? It is X. So it is nothing but X into full load VA. So load for maximum efficiency is X into full load VA. So pause the slide here. So let us start with the numericals. The first problem statement given is as such. A 40 kVA single phase transformer has core loss of 450 watt and full load copper loss of 850 watt. Calculate 3 by 4th full load 0.07 pf lag, then half full load 0.8 pf, maximum efficiency at UPF, load for maximum efficiency. So we must calculate the efficiency at all these given condition. So first we must write the given data. So first it is given as 40 kVA single phase transformer. So therefore the kVA rating or VA rating is 40 into 10 to the power 3 VA, because kilo 10 to the power 3, has a core loss of 450 watt. So core loss is also called as iron loss. Therefore this is Pi. Remember iron, I. Therefore Pi. P suffix I. Pi is equal to 450 watt and full load copper loss. So next is copper loss, PC is equal to 850. So first is to calculate the efficiency at 3 by 4th full load, comma 0.707 pf. So we must go for the first condition where x is equal to, remember, 3 by 4th full load. Therefore x is equal to 3 by 4 and power factor is 0.707 lagging. So x is given, pf is given. So now let us find efficiency at 3 by 4th full load, comma 0.707 pf. So what is this efficiency formula? We know that efficiency is equal to x into full load VA into pf by x into full load VA into pf plus pi plus x square pc. So now we must substitute the given data in the formula. So efficiency at 3 by 4th comma full load comma 0.707 power factor. So what is x here? X is equal to now 3 by 4th, because they have asked 3 by 4th full load. So 3 by 4 is x. So wherever your x, I am replacing it by 3 by 4. Even this x square. Therefore this will be 3 by 4 square. So 3 by 4, 3 by 4 and 3 by 4 square. What is next? Full load VA. So the rating given is 40 into 10 to the power 3 VA. Therefore full load VA is 40 into 10 to the power 3. Even here 40 into 10 to the power 3, because full load VA, both 40 into 10 to the power 3. Next comes power factor. So the given power factor is 0.707 lagging. Therefore replace PF as 0.707. Substitute even here 0.707. Next is Pi. So core loss given is 450 watt. Therefore 450. So Pi is 450 and x square, already 3 by 4 square into PC, copper loss is 850. So everything is given. Substitute in the formula and find the answer. So efficiency you will get as 0.958. So when you substitute all these values in the calculator, you will get 0.958. So always efficiency is in terms of percentage, right? So in case of percentage efficiency, you must multiply this with 100. Therefore when you multiply this with 100, you will get 95.8%. So therefore efficiency at 3 by 4th full load comma 0.07 pf for the given problem is 0.958 or 95.8%. Similarly, now the next one is for half full load comma 0.8 pf. So for x is equal to now half and power factor is 0.8. Rest things will remain same. Therefore efficiency at half full load comma 0.8 pf, the formula will remain same. Now here x will be half and pf will be 0.8. So substitute here half into 40 into 10 to the power 3 into 0.8 by half into 40 into 10 to the power 3 into 0.8 plus 450 plus half square into 850. So substitute all the given data here directly and you will get the answer as 0.9602. If you multiply this with 100, you will get 96.02%. Therefore efficiency at half load comma 0.8 power factor is equal to 0.9602 or 96.02%. So simple, but be careful when you substitute these values in the calculator. Now the third condition is to find the maximum efficiency at UPF. So remember students, we have stressed on maximum efficiency. So what is the condition for maximum efficiency? So we know that at maximum efficiency core loss is equal to copper loss, or Pi is equal to x square Pc. Remember here students, Pi, that is iron loss or core loss, is a constant loss, whereas Pc is copper loss, which is variable loss. So we cannot change the core loss because it is constant. Only we can vary the copper loss. Therefore, I can vary the copper loss such that it will be equal to the core loss. Therefore, keeping 450 as constant, I can take Pi is equal to x square Pc is equal to 450 watt. I hope you have understood why I have taken 450 instead of 850. Because though the condition is core loss is equal to copper loss, here core loss is constant loss. You cannot touch this. Only you can vary this. Therefore, I can vary the copper loss such that it can be equal to the core loss. Therefore, Pi is equal to x square Pc is equal to 450 watt. So therefore, now what is this x? So x is equal to root of Pi by Pc. So I know that Pi is equal to x square Pc. Therefore, x is equal to root of Pi by Pc. So Pi is 450 and Pc is 850. I will get x is equal to 0.727. So now what is the only change in the formula? So now x square Pc will be equal to Pi. So I am replacing x square Pc by Pi, and x is equal to now 0.727. Substitute here. Full load VA is 14 to 10 to the power 3. Power factor, why I have taken this as 1? Because they have mentioned in the question that maximum efficiency at UPF means unity power factor, so it is 1. So into 1 by 0.727 into 40 into 10 to the power 3 into 1 plus 450 plus 450, or 2 into 450, and you will get the maximum efficiency at unity power factor is equal to 0.97 or 97%. So this is the maximum efficiency that a transformer can attain as per this question at UPF. So I got the maximum efficiency. And finally, the last one is to find the load for maximum efficiency. So now what is the load for maximum efficiency? It is full load VA into root of Pi by Pc, or into x, right? So this is x. So now directly full load VA is 14 to 10 to the power 3 into root of Pi is 450 and Pc is 850. Substitute and you will get 29.104 into 10 to the power 3 volt ampere. So it is that simple, direct substitution. Now, taking this into consideration, I want to tell you one more alternate method for the third condition. So as per the third condition, we have seen that efficiency is maximum at core loss is equal to copper loss and x is equal to 0.727. Efficiency is same, right? But now what I am going to do is, see, x was 0.727 and we had substituted full load VA as 40 into 10 to the power 3. But in the fourth sub question, we have found that load for maximum efficiency is nothing but 0.727 into 40, which is nothing but 29.104 kVA, right? So x into full load VA, that is what we had found. So directly you can find the load for maximum efficiency and you can substitute it as x into full load VA directly here, instead of doing 0.727 into 40 into 10 to the power 3, 0.707 into 727 into 40 into 10 to the power 3. So directly you can substitute 29.1043 if you have found this before finding this. So this is the only small changes which I wanted you to know. And again, this is for 450 plus 450, or you can take it as 2 into 450. So this is one of the problem which you can expect for the exam, and these three are the assignment questions. Go through it. If you find any difficulties, let me know. Thank you.